Oh, I like Russell Brand. What's he not again? He's uploading so many videos recently, and he's skyrocketing, the only news source.
With calls for
Nice shirt though.
With calls for military escalation in Ukraine on the rise, whether through supply of arms or establishment of a no-fly zone, we ask, are we sure that this is the right way to go? And are we certain that no one is going to profit from it?
Oh.
Hello there, you 5.2 million awakening wonders.
This makes it way more... doesn't make it more interesting. This gives a very different flair.
Stay on board, stay awake, stay conscious. Don't let them distract you, don't let them undermine you. Don't let them fill you with doubt about who you are or where we're going. We are heading in the right direction. Awakening to...
We are heading in the right direction. All we want to spread is some peace and love. We're not the one who will give up. We got the mind and we got the heart. Going in the right direction.
Together, let's continue. Today we're going to be talking about calls to escalate military action in Ukraine. Of course, it's a subject that's incredibly complex and sensitive, and one that requires that I make the obvious declaration that I am against war, and the utmost in my thoughts are the people of Ukraine and their suffering. Before we get into this difficult and complex subject, the many nuances and potential contradictions and hypocrisy, I want to let you know that I am on tour in the UK. If you want to come and see me live, you can. I'm in Plymouth. Very soon I'm up in Carlisle and Newcastle. There's a link in the description. If you've seen me before, you might want to come again, because now I've started doing Q&As at the end so that I can deal with the stuff you want to ask me, and meditation for people that want to stay, as well as the show that I'm doing in the first place, which deals with the crazy in Ukraine. Prior to the invasion of Ukraine by Russia and the levying of numerous sanctions on Russia by the US, members of Congress purchased defence and energy stocks. Do your heart sink when you hear that? Do you not think I too want to believe that we are governed by people that have our best interests at heart? I really do. I'd love to believe that Mummy and Daddy
where are we? I'd like to believe that you believe in me. Oh, Russell Brand, what an honorable man. Awake the children to today's problems. The choice were made for today, but we don't live in yesterday, and tomorrow we'll be heading a new way. Choice is yours, don't be late. Better late than never, but never late is better. Got that from a Drake song.
are out there running the country with our best interests at heart, thinking only, how can we serve people? But if you do believe that still, how do you incorporate this into that understanding? Prior to the invasion of Ukraine by Russia and the levying of numerous sanctions on Russia by the US...
This is getting a little too much. I should have just stayed on the first one.
Members of Congress
Let's get a bit more...
Or?
Let's get a bit more dramatic.
Oh, do you know what I've never done before, but really fancy doing? Go on, what is it? Governing with integrity and honesty and transparency. Oh, no. It's actually purchasing some military stocks and some energy stocks. With a 45-day window to disclose stock transactions, there's still a chance that more unusual trades prior to the sanctions and Russia's invasion are reported by members of Congress. Roll up, get your business in where you can. 45 days. Colorado, he held between $100,000 and $250,000 in Raytheon shares, according to his most recent annual disclosure. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, a Democrat of Rhode Island, held up to $50,000 in Lockheed Martin and between $50,000 and $100,000 of stock in United Technologies, which was acquired by Raytheon. Abigail Perman Blunt, the wife of retiring Republican Senator Roy Blunt of Missouri, held between $100,000 and $250,000 in Lockheed Martin shares. During 2021, Raytheon spent nearly $15.4 million on federal lobbying efforts, while Lockheed Martin spent more than
The world will change. The world will change. Are you ready to give your name? History to be made, destroying the lobby.